Proposals for Immigration Reform by the New Movement in Solidarity with the Mexican Revolution, and this was created in the 1980s. Many critics of the INS and United States immigration policy have argued for immigration reform on a variety of legal and humanitarian bases. One area of concern is the barriers Latinos, Africans, and Asians face in legally immigrating to the United States. Some people have advocated that national quotas should be increased for underdeveloped nations to permit entry for the neediest people. Others have suggested changing the preference system to eliminate the biases against third world people. Another proposal in this area is to restructure the application process for immigration to facilitate more rapid entry, since the INS is currently backlogged with thousands of applications. A related concern is the difficulty many refugees have in getting political asylum. Many people have advocated liberalizing the process for acquiring political asylum, particularly for those fleeing U.S.-backed dictatorships. This has often been combined with a call to end military aid to repressive regimes so that fewer people will be forced to flee oppressive conditions in their own nations. A similar proposal is made by those who argue that too many undocumented workers come to the U.S. because poverty is so widespread and destructive in their countries of origin. They press for a change in the United States foreign policy and economic operations, such as an end to the more flagrant abuses of U.S.-based multinational corporations. Often, increased economic assistance is called for so that third world nations can begin to develop healthy, self-sufficient economies with adequate jobs for their citizens. Other critics object not to the existence of INS itself, but to the corruption, insensitivity, and brutality of INS agents who oppress Mexicans and others. They advocate stricter adherence to INS rules and regulations, the prosecution of corrupt or brutal officials, and the hiring of more minority agents and employees. Some also encourage human relations programs and sensitivity training for officers. Still others see the key problem as the treatment of migrants, immigrants, and refugees once they have entered the United States. Demands have been made to end the selective discriminatory INS sweeps and deportations aimed at people of color, pointing to smugglers and violent thugs preying on undocumented workers along the border and further north. They have called for increased police protection, where employers take advantage of undocumented workers with horrible working conditions, and the denial of pay or benefits. They insist on stricter enforcement of existing labor laws and the prosecution of unfair employers. Some people also promote the independent labor organizing and unionization to win better working situations. Finally, some critics think that the U.S. government should help migrants and immigrants rather than just turning them away. They want the government to provide assistance through a variety of welfare and social service programs. What are your thoughts on immigration reform? What do you think we need to do differently? Like, this was back in the 80s, the 1980s, but it's the 2020s now. Like, what do you think we should be doing differently? I'd love to see what you think about it. Please leave your comments.